I'm Evan LeRoy, and this is New School Barbecue. LeRoy and Lewis Barbecue is a little blue food truck off South Congress in Austin, Texas that cooks locally sourced barbecue on homemade pits. We try our best to honor where barbecue comes from while respectfully adding our own modern touches. These are our recipes, methods, travels, and stories. This is New School Barbecue.
Hey barbecue fans, Evan LeRoy here. This is our chili episode, and as a culturally identifying Texan, I have demonstrated in the past some very specific opinions about Texas's official dish.
No f***ing beans in the chili.
So with a dish that I feel is so important to the Texas canon and so personally important to me, I had to bring you guys a brand new video of our current and updated process for making Texas red chili. Our old process was mostly a reuse recipe with burgers, some leftover briskets, and just a little bit of ground meat. Well, now we don't have a lot of leftover burgers and briskets. We don't have any because our demand has gone up. And with that demand going up, demand for sliced beef cheeks has gone up. And as anybody who has ever trimmed a beef cheek can tell you, you finish with about twice as much scrap or barbacoa meat as you do a finished, ready to cook, trimmed beef cheek. This is why we have barbacoa on our menu. This is why we have the barbacado on our menu. This is why we just added tacos to our menu, is because we finish with about double the mass of barbacoa or scrap as we do with finished sliced beef cheeks. So we've started to grind some of this scrap meat and make it into chili. All the barbacoa meat is packed full of collagen, which once it cooks down with this chili puree, becomes gelatin and makes for a super unctuous and delicious chili. We serve it over Fritos with cheese and onions, and we have, to me, one of the pinnacles of Texas cuisine. No beans, no tomatoes, no American goulash. This is the intersection of Texas and Mexico. This is Tex-Mex at its most pure form. And one of my favorite foods of all time. So here's our current chili process, and I'll see you next week, barbecue fans.
We're going to start with a big heavy bottom stainless steel pot over high heat, and we're just going to put all of this barbacoa scrap meat into the pot to start browning. If you're asking how much, wait till the end of the video. I'm going to have a screen record of our recipe on there, and you can go ahead and take a screenshot of that. After we weigh out all the spices and the barbacoa meat starts browning, we're going to continue to add our chilies to our pot here. One thing you'll see missing from this recipe is tomato. I don't believe a real chili has tomato in it. Definitely no beans, in my opinion, no tomato. It's just dry red chilies, in this case ancho, guajillo, and arbol, some spices, and ground beef, and that's really all you need. Obviously some water. Or beer, actually. Beer would be really good too.
Stir so the spices don't stick to the bottom. So we're bringing the chilies up. We're going to steep them, soak them, get them really nice and soft, so when we puree them, we'll add the pot of puree into the pot of rendering meat. Then we'll hit that with the burr mixer again, we'll taste it for salt, and we're done. How is it, Chef?
Good. I'm in a huge mess, but it's good.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
To finish this video off, I went to the only other place in town I like to eat chili, and that is the Texas Chili Parlor. Downtown, right by the Capitol. You'll see a bunch of Texas legislators, UT students, anybody from Austin. This place is old. It's been here for a long time. It's a badass dive bar, and they serve really good chili. Chili over enchiladas, bowls of chili, chili with nachos, chili on burgers. It's a chili spot. It's a dive bar. You get a Lone Star, you get a Mad Dog margarita, which is a mezcal margarita. They have their main chili, the chunky style chili, in 3 different heat levels. And then they also have chili with beans, a couple different types of chili, not like a Texas Red. But as you can see, we don't do that here. No chili with beans. We're getting the real stuff. So I opted for a Frito pie and that mezcal margarita. And as you can see, this Frito pie looks absolutely amazing. You got the cheese blend on there. You got your diced onion, rough dice, nice and chunky. You got the pickled jalapenos. I like a little bit more Fritos, but hey, I'm not complaining.